Today we're going to have some fun with color analysis. Recently, PCAs or personal color analysis have been taking the internet by storm, from various face filters being created to even hiring someone completely online and submitting your photos remotely. Getting a seasonal color analysis can wide rangely in price, which brought me to my next question. Is it really worth it? Which is why I'm going to be trying and comparing a $0 versus $20 versus $200 color analysis. The goal of a personal color analysis is to find your personal colors or seasons that harmonize with your skin complexion, hair, and eye color, thus finding out which colors to use while building out your wardrobe and which colors to avoid. So seasonal colors are broken down into, seasons, that being winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Winter and summer being cool with blue undertones, and spring and autumn being warm tones with primarily yellows, oranges, and reds. These 4 seasons are also broken down into subcategories depending on how dull or how saturated a color is, giving us a total of 12 different seasons to choose from. Clear winter, cool winter, deep winter, soft summer, cool summer, light summer, clear spring, warm spring, light spring, soft autumn, warm autumn, and deep autumn. So now that we know a little more about color theory, let's dive into the color analysis that cost me $0. So there have been plenty of free face filters that tried to help you in finding your seasonal color, but there has not been one that caught my attention like this one. Magnificence has created a filter that actually drapes the fabric on top of you, and you can sift through the different seasons with the click of a button. Now, there wasn't really any explanation on what to look for as far as trying to pick your best season, so I pretty much just had to use this at my own discretion. So I wanted to use the best quality camera while using this filter, so I used my back-facing camera and just recorded my screen so I can compare and look at it afterwards. So here is my initial reaction. Okay, here are all of the yellow colors. I honestly don't really wear much yellow to begin with. Now looking at the summer one, I feel like it washes me out just a little bit, and it kind of, you could see my eyes kind of sinking in a little bit more. Same with the spring tone. I feel like it just accentuates the darkness around my eyes. So if I had to choose one of my favorites out of these, I would say it is an autumn. Let's try the oranges next. Again, I feel like the winter is just too bright for my skin. I also feel like the spring kind of matches my skin a little bit too much. Prefer the summer and the autumn for this one. Okay, now for the reds. Again, I just think winter is not for me. Normally I would wear like a super bright color like that. I feel like the spring one here actually brightens up my face a little bit, and I'm not so much of a fan of the summer one on this one. So for reds, I think it's more of like an autumn spring. Now for pinks, I wear lots of pink colors, and I think I probably have every single pink that you see here on the screen. I honestly feel like the summer one doesn't do much for me, which is sad because I like that color. Here I feel like winter actually works. If I had to choose 2, I think the autumn and the winter are the winners for this one. Let's try the purples, which again is something that I have a lot of. Normally I like wearing the summer purple, which I think my heart's about to be broken because I don't think that works with me. Oh no! My initial gut feeling is telling me that winter looks great here, and so does autumn. Let's try the blues. Spring's a no-go. It's just way too bright. Autumn and winter work here. Summer is just a little too muted for my skin tone. So autumn and winter. Last but not least, the greens. Spring, I think, is a no for me. Winter actually looks really great. I like winter and autumn. Summer's all right, but winter and autumn, I feel like those colors just work well with my skin tone. I think I actually need more green in my wardrobe. Those colors look really nice on me. Honestly, it's really hard to tell with this filter. I don't think this filter is my favorite. I feel like I have a lot of summer colors in my wardrobe. Does it work? I don't know. Reminds me of a Teletubby. Okay, these autumn colors, I feel like they don't work with me. Not digging the autumn, but I like the winter. Winter actually looks good. If I had to put these up side by side and choose my favorite one, I think it would have to be winter. And autumn would be my least favorite. Now, since I was confused at what actually looked good on me, I turned to no one other than the internet. I asked you all to vote on my Instagram stories of what season you think I am, and here are the results. A majority of you all said I was a spring and summer was not far behind. This was a little surprising since it wasn't my initial thought when looking at the filter. And since summer wasn't far behind, both are completely opposite from warm spring to cool summer. So it was a little confusing. I played around with some other filters to help me on my journey and found the metals filter really useful. This was to determine whether if golds or silvers look best on my skin and if a lighter metal looked best on my skin. You can really see the difference when it's side to side, and to me it was obvious that soft golds and soft silvers look best on me. I also found this filter that's supposed to help you with depth. Again, there was no explanation on what to look for, so I assumed it was to try to match my skin tone with the grays on my face. And if I had to guess, I would say I'm a light medium. After playing around with more filters, I was even more confused to begin with, and it left me wanting more. So I turned to the next best thing, Fiverr. If you've never heard of Fiverr, it is a marketplace for freelance services. There's a wide range of services from music, design, animation, or in my case, color analysis. I explored Fiverr for the very first time to see what they had to offer. So we're on their site, and I think I just searched for color analysis. There is. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like that they have a rating system and they show how many ratings they have. Now who to choose? I think Catherine is a possibility. She's $20. She's 5 orders in queue. It takes her 3 days to deliver, and what prints to avoid. She actually has different pricing. She has a basic color, a standard, which is $30, and a premium. We don't need to do that. I'm here for the basic. Who has the best prices? Why is someone using Safia's thumbnail? This one is $10. She's a level 1 and she almost has 5 stars. Wait, in this gig description, they literally say, I'm not gonna lie, I have a little experience with color analysis, but I got help from my grandma. What? I just need to know, will Ariel give me a good color analysis? Or should I pay for Carolina, who is a fashion design graduate, certified professional stylist and photo editing enthusiast with a strong belief in fashion? You know what? I think I'm gonna pay the extra $10 for someone who has a degree. Okay, I paid for it, and now it takes me to this page that I need to fill out. I'm just gonna say, no, I have never gotten one. Start order. Okay, so I got the app and I'm able to chat with her. So I'm gonna ask her what pictures I need to submit. Pretty sure it's gonna have to be without makeup, so I'm already ready. All right, well, I guess I just need to wait to hear back from her. So here are the images that I decided to submit. I took them in front of my brightest window that has the least amount of trees near it, since I feel like the green from the leaves bounce off and could make me look a little green. I also submitted this bonus image that I took outside without any makeup. I sent them off and waited patiently for my response. My $20 color analysis is ready for me to take a look at. This is kind of cool. It shows all of the communication from your order. So March 25th is when I placed the order. We talked a little bit. I sent over the stuff, got my pictures in, and then it literally took 2 days. Impressive. So let's view the delivery. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, look at this presentation. Wow. Have you ever wondered why certain colors look wrong on you, or they accentuate your imperfections? Bought a color just because it's on trend? Oh wow, she's giving some promo to herself. Get it, girl. Get it, Katarina. Here's my color analysis. Oh, look, it's my face. Let's see what Katarina says. The first step is to determine the temperature of your skin tone. If it's cool or warm, blue or yellow based, and then your chroma or intensity, bright versus soft coloring. The best way to do it is seeing how the skin reacts to key colors by color draping. Okay, she is very good at explaining things. This is the explanation I needed with the app because I was so confused. I love how she just lays everything out for me. So we got my brights and my soft, the cool and the warm. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like the warm soft blends in too much with my skin tone and makes me look a little tired. I think I need to look at them one at a time. I look like a true artist here. I feel like the warm, bright, and the soft, cool are not for me. I don't know if I'm right though. We'll see. I was wrong. How? How do you get this? I'm cool soft. It means your skin color is more blue leaning than it is yellow. Okay, it's cool. Your best color will be blue based and rather soft in chroma, since your undertone is not as muted or ashy as soft types. Grays, teals, emerald greens, navy, blues, soft violet and purples, plum and burgundy. Okay, well, at least I got the soft violets and purples. My main palette is cool, soft, and dark. Your palette is cool. Colors that lean blue in the blue-yellow spectrum. It's soft, slightly muted so they don't overpower your skin tone, yet intense enough to not drag you down and harmonize with the high contrast between your hair and skin tone. Your palette is balanced and soothing. Oh, I like that. It's medium to dark in shade. So to mimic the contrast between your features and skin tone, this depth adds some intensity to your palette so it doesn't appear muted or dull. And then here are all the colors that work with my skin tone. And then she has a list of colors to avoid. Isn't that the same purple? That's the same lilac purple. Am I tripping? So avoid bright and pastel warm colors. They'll distract attention from your face. They can also make your skin look gray, purple, or bluish, as yellow-based colors will contrast the blue content in your skin. Rich, earthy tones are too warm and heavy. They'll make you look tired. Overly muted and dusty colors may look plain boring and create a drag down effect. And that is my $20 color analysis. It makes a little more sense, but I still am feeling a little confused here because what's my season? After going through the results, I still wasn't quite satisfied. Though she said I was soft and cool, I still didn't get an answer to what my season was. And according to this analysis, I am cool, which is between winter and summer, which would mean I'm either a soft or cool summer or clear or cool winter, which neither were choices during my first initial color analysis. To be honest, I don't know if I 100% agree with this analysis. I feel like there's a lot of variables while taking and submitting photos online that can just throw this whole process off. So I wanted to go to an actual studio and try this out in person. I found this spot on Instagram that was about an hour away outside the city, and for a birthday gift, I booked myself a $200 color analysis and decided to make it a fun day out with the hubby. First, we sat down and went through all of the seasons. Which ones are cool and warm, how they are affected by hue and saturation, and some basic color theory. To be honest, it was a lot of information, but I already felt like I was getting more bang for my buck. Next, we went over to a chair that had a big window right in front of it. They had blinds that they could lower if there was too much light coming in, and it was directly facing the direction of the sun. She placed a white bib over my clothes and began by trying to find my undertone by using the gold or silver test. She explained how some of the colors would bring out shadows on my face resembling a 5 o'clock shadow, which is something we do not want. No 5 o'clock shadow for me. It was very apparent to both her and I that the soft gold looked best on me, which meant I have more warm colors in my undertone. We confirmed this by doing more undertone tests by using cool and warm tone sheets, and tried to pay close attention how these colors actually affected the colors in my skin tone, if it made me look tired or sleepy or alive. And after this test, we confirmed that I am warm tone. Then we went through the seasonal palettes to see which palette looks best on me, and this is where the magic happened. As she was going through the colors, I could literally see how the colors affected my skin tone.
So here you have way more color. When we go to this one, a little bit pale, so definitely more of a mustard.
This whole experience was so new and wild to me because I didn't expect my face to change so much with color. I was a little heartbroken to hear that Barbie pink was not a color for me.
I think Barbie pink's a little vibrant for you, so I actually see a lot of yellowness coming out in your skin. Especially here around your eye area, it looks really yellow. So I don't know about Barbie pink on you. I still think it's a little bit better than Barbie, but I still see a lot of yellow in your skin.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I was surprised how some colors like coral made me look, especially since I don't have any of these colors in my wardrobe.
Pinks. You have to stick with them. Salmons, peaches, corals are going to be best for you.
You knew. I had a shirt that was like a coral, his favorite shirt.
Yeah, the coral's going to look good on you.
He knew.
No Barbie pink.
Dang it.
Is Barbie pink like your favorite pink?
I do love like the brighter
this?
pinks, the cooler ones.
Once we went through the colors, she grabbed swatches from each season and held them up to my face. We compared spring and autumn since they are warm toned, and through the process of elimination, looked through what colors look best on me and which I should avoid.
So I'm not a fan of this one either. You lose color with this one. Yeah, so probably not something this muted. Yeah, already you look a lot more healthy with these. So true springs are good.
I like this one.
A light spring. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look between the two. I think I prefer true spring. Light spring, I see a little bit of shadow start happening around here. It's not too bad. I think you go a little pale though. It will look too bright for you. I think true spring is actually going to be more your season.
I get become obsessed.
Yeah, already with this you look a lot more tired. You don't look as healthy and glowy with this one. This one, a lot brighter. So these aren't all going to be your colors in spring. You're going to have more colors in this. Just a general idea of it next to your complexion. I do like spring so far.
After going through the process and comparing colors, she decided that I am a soft spring. This means I have warm undertones and lighter colors look better with my complexion. We also went through patterns and pattern size and decided medium-sized patterns look best. Though I don't wear many collared shirts, if I were to wear one, I should stick with the small pointed collars. And lastly, we went over hair color. Since spring is a warm color, she said that I might benefit from adding some warmth into my hair since my natural color is so dark. After the color swatches, we moved to another table where she circled what colors look best on me for light spring and what colors I should avoid, along with writing notes on everything from our session. We also went over makeup, where she noted what types of foundations, bronzers, blush, and eyeshadows I should use. I showed her some of my current makeup faves and went over each individual piece, explaining what I should look for in my products as far as color goes. And I was also happy to find out that about 90% of what I currently wear matches my season. After completing all 3 different color analyses, I definitely was happier with the $200 one. The whole experience on going in, getting educated, and actually seeing how the fabric looked on my complexion was so interesting and fun. I found that I already wore a lot of the colors for my season, minus the coral pinks, and that I gained more confidence in myself and what colors I should actually wear. Now, I know $200 can be a little bit steep, but I wanted to note that you can actually do a successful color analysis on yourself if you have the correct knowledge. We asked my consultant if she went to school for this, and she explained that her boss actually took a class in Korea, came back and taught all of her staff. She also had some knowledge in color theory because she went to art school and she is a tattoo artist, so they kind of have to know how colors work on the skin. But having an eye for color really does come with practice and using that skill in your everyday life. So if it's something that you're interested in trying, you definitely can learn. Overall, I would say that getting a color analysis done for your season, whether it's free, $20 or $200, is totally worth it. It makes you more aware of what colors work with you and how they make you feel, using colors not only as expression but also to elevate your features and ultimately making you feel more confident. And that is what we strive for when expressing ourselves through what we wear. Now that I know my season, it's time to give my wardrobe a huge overhaul. So make sure to click subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever that video comes up, hopefully soon. Till next time, I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye. I'm still wearing Barbie pink though, obvi.